Whoa. Holy crap. Alright. Okay. Alright, traders. Now, I just ended up making a video in which this fucking camera got disconnected. And guys, these are the things that you have to deal with if you are trying to make YouTube videos, man. Holy crap. I was shouting my ass out for this video onto this mic right here. And guys, guess what? All those 30 minutes worth of shouting gone to shit, man. Holy crap, guys. Alright, guys. So in this video, we will be taking a look at 3 assets that do make me personally feel good about this crypto space as well, and my job as well, guys. We will be taking a look at Burger, Alice, and Spartan. Guys, before we jump on to the price action itself, I want to talk to you guys about a key concept called impermanent loss. Now guys, here's what happened, right? I was talking about nerve finance on my previous videos, and how you can yield your stable income, your 100% APY on stable coins itself, guys. And I was doing this, I was providing some of the liquidity which was set on the sidelines, right? I was like, all right, fine, let's just put it into Nerve Finance pool and let's just see what amount of Nerve tokens can we yield out of it, right? So I was able to ultimately make somewhere around 43 to 44 Nerve tokens out of providing liquidity for at least 2 days, right? Now that was not a lot of amount of money, which is why it was just kept on the sidelines. I was like, all right, let's just get some yield out of it. So guys, when I finally successfully took those 43 nerve tokens out from this pool, after that, well, actually when I claimed the nerve tokens right here, I saw some interesting things happening on PancakeSwap, guys. Now the pool right here for Nerve BNB, what the fuck is happening to PancakeSwap these days, man? This is just, PancakeSwap is getting slower and slower, guys. Let me know if you're facing the same problem, right? Now Nerve against BNB was having an APY of 230%, right? So I was like, alright, I do have some BNB lined up in the sidelines, and I just yielded some Nerve tokens, fresh new yield tokens, right? I was like, alright, let's just get some more APY on top of the APY which I just got. Guys, this is called the cycle of greed as well. I was just simply experimenting around, and what happened right here is that, guys, I provided 43 nerve tokens plus the same amount of BNB and formulated an LP token which was supplied here at this liquidity pool right here. Now guys, here comes the impermanent loss, right? What really happened yesterday is that this one fucking jumped 50% to the upside. Now guys, when I put this one into staking, when I put this one into LP staking, guys, this was somewhere around these levels right here, below $3, and this one went 50% to the upside, right? Which means that the LP, the initial LP that I provided for 43 nerve and some amount of BNB, that got shaved back into 36, guys, 36 nerve tokens, right? That is called impermanent loss. Now the auto market maker, the PancakeSwap auto market maker, it kind of adjusts your liquidity that you initially provided, and it would just auto adjust between the BNB and the nerve, or anything, any pair for that matter. It's just going to constantly evaluate and stabilize that LP that you just provided. Now if the asset gets volatile in the market itself, you will have permanent loss and you will lose out on your base equity right then and there, guys. Now these things are something that you have to keep in your head if you're looking at some liquidity mining, right? Now guys, let me know down the comments if you do want tutorials to how to provide liquidity and how to get that passive revenue going, not really worrying about your future for any asset or something like that, but just getting that yield going up on Cake or on Nerve or on Uni or Sushi. Just let me know if you want tutorials on that as well. Alright guys, let's jump on the content. The first candidate right here is Alice. Where the fuck is Alice, guys, right? This one right here is trending to the upside like crazy since the previous 24-hour cycle, guys. And this is what we are doing quite necessarily right here, guys. We are getting out of a wedge, guys. Something like this is what is happening. Something like this is what I can actually see with utmost clarity right here, is the fact that, yeah, you were residing beneath this diagonal trending resistance line right here and you broke out of it, which means that, yes, you are reversing your trend on these levels right here, right? So if you're investment long, guys, now this is Alice against BTC. I'll be taking a look at Alice against BUSD and BNB as well pretty soon. Now guys, if you start getting back into this zone again, basically if you start getting your 12-hour candle closures again below the 55 simple moving average, guys, that would mean that, yeah, your trend was under jeopardy and it was just a simple pump and dump situation for the small time frames, and it'll get back to shit onto these levels and test these levels back again. But guys, look, guess what, we always got to have that little contrarian mindset about, let's just say, anything can go down south and how is it gonna kill you, right? Now there's a saying, it's called I want to know. Now this is by Charlie Munger, guys. I want to know where I will die so that I never go there. And guys, this is applicable to everything that you do in life, guys, everything that you do. So you want to know where you want to die so that you don't go there, right? If the price goes below 55 simple, you do not want to go into Alice, guys. This is what this means, right? Whereas if you're going to be trending like this, and this 12-hour candle is going to be closing pretty soon, something like this, if you take this high out on a closing basis, yes, you are in a trending motion. Now, guys, do you need to FOMO on this one right now? No, because you're significantly up out of this breakout right here against the BDC pair itself, and BDC is up 2 to 3% in the market itself, which means that no, you want this one to consolidate with this high right here, and then ultimately when you resolve this entire range to the upside with a 12-hour closing basis, guys, this is the level you're looking at. If you close your 12-hour candles above this one, yes, Alice will be on a free ride, and Alice will first test these price points right here, and ultimately it will head on towards the listing price right here, standing at 100,000 Satoshis per Alice. That could align with the $60 target as well if Bitcoin stays in the sidelines onto these ranges and grinds itself out. Right now, the BTC pair has its risk management all the way down here, guys. This is why this is going to be quite risky if you want to be jumping into Alice right off. This is why you want to be managing a risk as well. You want to know where you want to die. That's why you don't want to go there, right? If it goes below these price points in the small time frames, in the hourly time frames, that would mean that, yeah, your trend would, let's just say, it'll get accumulated at first, and then it could think about going to the upside, and it could fail from these levels and head down as well, right? But guys, this is going to be your key area of risk management. And if you do have a lot of trust in Alice, and if you foresee Alice going to the upside, constantly ripping out of this range, guys, then your risk management goes even down further. And guys, if you're managing your equity and your market exposure properly, these downsides should not really matter, as I think that you are reversing your general trend. Even if it comes down in the first opportunity, it'll get picked up, and ultimately it'll come to these price points, guys. Most likely it'll come to these price points, and you know the points of failures, guys. The first point of failure is going to be below this price point, and the second point of failure is going to be below this price point. And if we start trending below this level right here, that should ring some red bells, and you should fuck away from Alice, guys. That's what, right? ALICE against USDT. That's the main trading pair that we want to be looking at. Again, guys, you're still ripping to the upside, looks to me like, yeah. And let's just assume that this entire range is resolving to the upside, and we can take the Fibonacci retracement all the way down to these levels right here. So guys, your ultimate profit targets would be first aligning with the listing price right here, aligning perfectly with the $60 levels, 100,000 Satoshi levels on the BTC pair itself. And guys, and if you clear this one out, your ultimate target is at 2.618. Now, if you start clearing these one out, guys, it could take some time. It could take months or something like that, probably take weeks also. But if you start clearing these levels out in the higher time frames, guys, then we can talk about 10 or 764 as well in the coming days. But guys, we are standing at $16. Your retest, well, let's just say your all-time high retest is also 3 to 4x away from these price points, right? But guys, once you do test the all-time highs, most likely you'll get extended all the way towards the 2.6% extension, as the altcoin season has really started picking up, and these assets which do have real use case, guys, I don't know what real use case Alice has. Guys, just find that out for me, will you? Find out what Alice really does. And guys, if you know what Alice actually does, let me know down in the comments, and that would be a good point of discussion as well. And guys, check this out. Exactly what is happening on the BTC pair is happening on the USD pair itself. And guys, there's a little difference in the price action. We're dealing with a broadening wedge right here, whereas that was a simple wedge, guys. That was an ascending wedge. We are dealing with a broadening wedge right here, broadening channel as far as this one goes. And guys, I think the profit taking areas have been met. Have they? No. Your profit taking targets are completely aligning perfectly fine with the 0.236 extension line at $19 levels, right? Now this could happen in the small time frames until you're holding this price point, guys. Now this one looks to me like a breakout out of this high as well. The point from which you started rejecting, you had your final leg to the downside. You're clearing this one to the upside, which means that if you start closing your 4-hour and 2-hour candles above this area right here, which you've already done, guys, you want to see a trend formulating itself above these levels right here. And then if you do watch the price action staying above these levels, steadily holding on to these levels, guys, then you can talk about first target onto these price points and ultimate targets towards the 618, and then so on and so forth to the upside, right? Step by step, guys. All right, you know the drill on Alice. And Alice against USD, if it starts losing ground on these levels, guys, most likely it'll come back and test this wedge right here. And guys, I'm sure you must be aware of this pattern. You come down for a retrace and you break the supports, and then when you retest this trend line, this is going to be the key inflection point as well. If you get picked up, guys, most likely it'll be a trend reversal, and then it'll start going to the upside, trapping all the bears right here below the support line, and then eventually making your up move finally, right? So be patient. If you have missed out on this up leg right here, wait for the price actually to formulate itself right here, and then you can talk about ultimate resolution to the upside of this entire range, guys. And then you could be looking at some delicious targets onto these price points, right? Step by step. Now this is a good looking opportunity in the coming weeks, and let's just say a couple of weeks, guys. Couple of weeks down the line, this one looks to me like an opportunity. Although if you lose out on this trend line right here, then it is not going to be looking like an opportunity anymore, guys. All right, next candidate is Burger. Now this one has trading pairs against BNB only, guys. Now when I was making this video, we were somewhere here, and guys, look, I'm making this video back again for you people, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe as well. It's a piece of headache, man. It's a piece of headache to maintain a YouTube channel constantly with let's just say with a guys, I'm missing out on the word right here, with the consistency, right? And it's not an easy job, guys. Just like trading, maintaining a YouTube channel is not an easy job. So the best you can do is hit that like and share this video to all of your friends who are actually trading in crypto markets and who really want to take this entire industry as something serious for their lives, right? Guys, this channel is going to be pretty helpful, and most of the content which will come out of well, my ramble itself is anyway going to be helpful. Trust me on that one. I speak from experience. I am sitting with tons of experience. I'm giving away my edge as a trader for free to you guys. The best you can do is just help me increase the engagement for this channel. Now guys, here's what you want to look at. You want to be looking at these things with a completely rationalized objective, right? So even if you go long on Burger against BNB onto these price points right here, you fuck off if you don't maintain these price points, guys, because we had an invalidation of this low. This on the first go is the clearest of all the bearish traps, guys, that you've seen. This is a humongous looking bearish trap right here. Now if we talk about the price points, we did propel to the downside for all the way about 45%, but ultimately going to the upside, invalidating this support resistance flip, guys. This was the support, you flipped it down to resistance, and you're breaking back above, getting back into the range. This means that yeah, you certainly trapped a lot of bears right here, and you do want to change your trend, guys. And this is when your macro trends, they do change. After trapping a huge chunk of bearish activities, they will go to the upside, guys, annoying the fuck out of people who are looking at Burger against BNB hovering onto these price points right here. This is what this one wanted, guys, and now it will go to the upside most likely. Your risk management will stay below these price points right here, guys. Burger is only trading against BNB. There is only one single point of liquidity entering the Burger BNB markets, which is not really a good thing in the higher time frame, the macro picture for Burger, because guys, for any asset to propel to the upside, like fucking Dogecoin or BitTorrent token for that matter, you want multiple points of liquidity entering those markets. You want USD, you want BTC, you want Ethereum, you want BNB markets, you want USDC, BUSD, you want every markets for that particular asset. And guys, when the global FOMO strikes in onto any assets like Dogecoin, then you will look for that 1000x returns, guys. You have multiple points of entries from so many exchanges. For this one, you have single exchange Binance. Well, that is enough for, let's just say, 30, 40, 50 exchanges, guys, because Binance has crazy amount of liquidity, man. Holy crap. This crypto monopoly is going to be very true. I think there are only going to be 2 to 3 exchanges which are going to be ultimately sustaining on a global level, guys. This is most likely what is going to come, guys. Wait for the bear market to kick in down the line. I guess it's going to be around like 1.5 to 2 years down the line. We will be dealing with some bear market, guys, I guess. And I do have a lot of theories that we can talk about on the Discord channel as well. So guys, the link to the invitation will be down in the description. You can join that one. We will have some discussions there as well. We can talk about some theories as to where the Bitcoin market talk could actually occur, guys, and so many financial global reasons as well as to how that thing can actually formulate itself. And that is when we could start dealing with the bear market, guys. And this bear market, if it actually comes from some key levels, let's just say $300,000 per Bitcoin, that bear market is going to be very prolonged, man. That bear market will be there for crypto bear market will be there for like at least about 2.5 to 3 years, guys. And that really depends on the macro as well, guys. The indices will also start having less returns, and your yields will also not perform that well. That is when we could be dealing with some extremely choppy and sideways market. And guys, you have to prepare yourself as traders to deal with those situations as well, because you got to get that cash flow running up your asses, even if you're dealing with a bear market or a bull market. If you're a trader, you are going to be least concerned about those things. But if you are just in it for the bull run, and if you're just in it for free money and quick get rich quick scheme, guys, most likely this channel is not for you. you can simply skip this video. You can jump onto some other YouTube channel where they're just talking about bullish stuff, and when the bull run ends, guys, that is when you'll find this channel back again, and then we can talk to you, right? Then we can think about building you up as a trader. Until then, if you are just looking to build yourself as a trader, completely fine, guys, completely fine. This channel will help you out. I'm utmost certain, guys. It is going to help you build a mindset. It is going to help you look at things objectively. This is how you look at things objectively, guys. You have 3 areas of profit takings. Your stop loss is right here. Now, this is not a financial advice. This could go down to shit again. This could violate this low back again and turn into a resistance, guys, if you try to break this one again. But as far as maintaining this low right here on a 12-hour opening and a closing basis, guys, your first reward opportunity is right here. And this is where you save yourself a major slack, guys. This is where you get rid of 50% of the stack and you get rid of the remaining 50% right here. And guys, you take the 100% position out right here, guys. All right, now what do I mean by that? Once you take the 50% right here, you will be left with 50% of your initial investment, and that is when you take that 50% out, guys. You take 50% out of the remaining position, guys. Remaining position, you leave the remaining position for the ultimate take profit targets, all the way to the listing price points at 0.07 BNB per burger, guys. All right, completely looking fine on the momentum oscillators, I guess, as well. Now this one is completely freaking overbought, which means that, yeah, you could be looking at some kind of consolidation happening above this low right here, and eventually make your way to the upside ultimately, right? Guys, pretty clear on this one right here. Our last candidate is SPARTA. Now, on 3-day time frame, this one looks to me like a perfect retest of the 3-day 21 simple moving average. And guys, look, you want to start closing your 3-day candles above this price point right here for this one to trend, to constantly trend to the upside, right? Now, be patient. Wait for another day on SPARTAN protocol, guys, against BNB. Now, this one goes like burger as well, guys. This one is only trading against BNB. You don't have much liquidity points entering the market, so there's not going to be a lot of FOMO. Whereas if you do have a supply shock in SPARTAN protocol, if you only have 300 Spartans, then most likely it'll moon to the upside and it'll not stop. But guys, it looks to me like you do have some million Spartans, right? A lot of Spartans there, man. Holy cow, where are we right now? We're dealing with million Spartans. There used to be only 300 Spartans, which kicked ass of so many Greek people, man. Holy crap, we're not dealing with those situations again. We are dealing with a million Spartans, guys. That is why the price action to the upside could take some time, right? Now, if you clear this level out on a 3-day closing basis, then it will start heading to the upside, guys. And ultimately, I feel in the small time frames, what would most likely happen is if you are unable to maintain this high right here, this high, guys, this was the breakdown of the last leg to the downside, right? This is why, all right, I'm going to take this one right here. If you start closing your 12-hour candles back again below the 55 simple moving average, guys, that would mean that you will eventually formulate a double bottom right here, and then you'll attempt to break out to the upside, guys. And your ultimate resistance in the small time frames is this one as well. Completely obvious looking resistance light right here, guys. You want to take this one out as well. You want to stay above these areas and trend here like that, and then you'll ultimately make your move to the upside. But what I am personally speculating is that you could formulate something like this, guys. You could formulate something like this as well, right? So not a lot of risk to reward opportunity like BNB, like Burger or like Alice as well. But guys, this one is certainly tricky, right? Whereas I do feel that you are reversing your trend. You are reversing your trend from this entire leg down. Finally, you're doing that. You're finally doing that. So watch for the price action. Watch for just set this up on your watch list, guys. Most likely when it starts picking up and it starts clearing out some clear levels, it will retest the all-time highs onto these levels. And guys, this could be looking at some good trade back again. You can manage your risk below this price point again. It's as simple as it can get. Alright guys, I had to wind this video up quite fast because guys, this is my second attempt onto this video right here, and my voice is pretty choked up to be honest with you, right? I will catch you people in the next video pretty soon, and until then, take care and have a good trading session. Bye for now.